the brother said, no, this baby is crying to you, but the baby is actually talking. The baby is fighting. The baby is saying things that you need to hear. So the baby left on the very day he was given birth to. Victoria's generation. Welcome to Glorious Generations family. If this is your first time of coming, please subscribe and turn on notification bell and join this family. We would love to have you here. I'm about to talk about a story of a baby that was born. Have you ever I don't know, it is very, very important for us to make findings from our parents. For those of us that still have parents, please ask them some questions about your day of birth. Have you ever wondered, or have you ever asked the questions, what happened on my day of birth? Do you know that some families actually have some, maybe like, I don't know, maybe like family traditions that they have to perform on your day of birth? And now here you are, grown up, and probably a Jesus baby now, you are a child of God, and some sacrifices have been performed when you were born, which you will need to go to the roots and probably dig it out. So that is one. Another point is, it is very good for us to find out what happened on our day of birth, or what happened while our parents were seeking for the fruit of the womb. Maybe you're the only girl or the only child of the family. Something must have transpired before you were giving birth to. All these are questions we need to ask our parents. And it would be very nice if we can do so right now. For those that have parents, I have lost my both parents. Don't feel for me, the Lord has been there. But for you who still have, please make findings. And here is the story you are about to listen to. So this story, my brother, my older brother, this is not a pick from anywhere story. This is a true, real life story. My own blood brother, my oldest brother, told me about this story. He used to be a pastor and he's still a pastor. So then he was like a brother. He was like a brother in the Lord. But he was very fervent, not yet married as at that time. So they have this group of brothers in Christ, whereby they have vigils. They go to each other's home to do some vigils. So it was this particular brother's turn, for them to attend vigil at his place. So when they got there, remember I told you my brother is in this group. So when they got there, during the vigil regularly starts at 12. So during the vigil, this baby, when they got to the house of that brother, this baby was given birth to, and that day was the naming day. So let's say the naming day, in Nigeria on the 8th day is the naming day. So the naming day is going to be in the morning. So the vigil, that means that day is the naming day because it was in the midnight. So the vigil was meant to start that midnight, and then they will round up like 5 or 6 a.m. and then the naming in the next morning. So do you know that this baby, ever since they started the vigil, the baby had been crying and crying profusely. They tried to, pet the baby, but the baby won't listen. So this baby cried almost his head out. So this brother and my brother, they were wondering what is happening, but they kept on with the vigil. So the pastor, they were all brothers, but this one of the brothers happened to be like a pastor. He is more like a pastor, like the one that is more gifted among them. So he was like, brothers, can you hear that what this baby is saying? So they were like, no, the baby is crying. So the brother said, no, this baby is crying to you, but the baby is actually talking. The baby is fighting. The baby is saying things that you need to hear. So he asked them to listen. They listen, but yet they do not understand. So the pastor said, the baby is saying things that people are dragging things with this baby. So the brother asked the brother that owns the apartment, that your landlord, okay, he said, whose baby is this baby? Then the brother that owns the apartment says, that is my landlord. Then he says, this your landlord, is he a Christian or Muslim? He said, he's an Afar. Then he said, okay, this baby that is crying. Okay, so they now asked, and then the brother now said, the landlord the baby is our landlord baby. The naming of the baby is in the morning. And then the brother said, really, this baby? Okay, the brother now said the baby has, okay, let me just go straight to the point. This pastor now said, do you know that this baby, the rivals of her mother, like the wives of her mother, in Yoruba land, for men that have more than one wife, you will have like 3 wives, and the first wife will be the oldest wife, the next one will be another. So the other wives to the mother of the baby, they are the ones dragging the baby's glory from her. They were fighting to take this glory from this boy. So this boy was now, so that cry wasn't ordinary cry. The baby was crying that, release my glory to me, or I will leave. I am not going to stay unless you release my glory. Okay, no, it was the day they gave birth to the baby. I don't even know. Okay, yeah, that was the naming day. So the baby was now like, release my glory to me, or I will leave. If you take this glory, I can't stay here, because staying here, I will just suffer. I cannot stay here, because without this thing you are dragging, I cannot handle this earth. The baby said his life will be useless, staying without that glory. So while they were fighting, they were dragging this thing, that was when that baby kept crying profusely and would not stop. So why the baby was crying was, the reason the baby was crying was because the baby was fighting with them, in the spirit realm, fighting. That was the essence of the baby's cry. So the baby needed them to release him so that he can have his glory to himself. But they won't stop. So this vigil continued, and this brother, the baby's cry won't let the vigil move on. But the brother said, do you know what this baby just said again? And they were like, what is he saying again? They said, well, this baby had given them time, that if you keep bothering me, I'm going to leave by 2 a.m. They said, the brothers were like, Pastor, what do we do? Let's help them. Let's do. But the pastor said, you said the father is an Afar. The father is a Muslim. Where do I start from? How am I going to talk to him about Jesus, let alone explaining these things to them? This is a powerful, it's a powerful vision that whoever you want to tell must at least have the basis of Christianity or the basis of Bible, and in Nigeria, even not only in Nigeria, things like that is very, very sensitive. You can't just barge in to be exposing what you saw in the spirit realm. It's not that easy. So you see, this happened and it kept on happening, and that was it. And when it was 2 a.m., that's it. The baby gave up the ghost. So why am I sharing this story? Is to let us know that on our day of birth, there are things that happen. So on our day of birth, who knows? Some parents, they have dipped their hands in things that are kind of funny. So on our day of birth, it's a day to honor. It's a day to use as prayers. You can pray about your day of birth. You don't know what has transpired, and if there's any difficulty you are going through in this life presently, maybe your life, you're not finding some things easy or simple that are for others, and others are enjoying it and you are not. For instance, maybe you're the type that go to party and then they will carry food, they will share to everyone. Whatever they share, they have to bypass you, they won't give it to you. Ask questions. Oh, maybe you're the type that every year you have a sickness that is always bothering you, and you have one particular time at a time that it happens. Ask questions. Oh, bros, sisters, ask questions. All our parents are there for a reason. If you still have them, do you know you have a lot of questions to ask them? Mommy, did anything, in fact the best person to ask is your mom. Mommy, did anything happen during my birth? All these parents too, sometimes they have gone to some places, they have dipped their hands in some things that may be like a kind of delay to the progress of their children. You know, some of our parents, they were not in Christ as at when they gave birth to people like us. If you are in the generation like my own, you will notice that some of our parents were not in Christ. They were not deep in the Lord. So they might have dipped their hands in some things and they feel it's nothing, but it's actually something. So my question now is, what if this baby didn't die? What if the baby released the glory? Because the baby refused to release the glory. The baby went back to heaven with the glory, and that was how they started crying at 2 a.m. The baby that was supposed to be named on that day died. So anyway, what I'm trying to say is, what if the baby released the glory? What would have happened to that child? Maybe that child would struggle from A to Z of his life. So things like this happen. So let's ask our parents questions. Was there any unusual thing that happened when you gave birth to me? Can you share it with me? If you have any difficulties in life, share it with your parents and let them answer some questions. God bless you all for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye. Please subscribe. Subscription is free. Turn on the notification bell. Please comment and let me hear from you.
Wonderful, glorious families, my name is Abraham. Beautiful, godly viewers, I am Ianolua. Hello, my people. Welcome to our channel. I love you so much. Hello, glorious people. I'm Favor. Have you subscribed yet? Please join us and subscribe now. Please join our family now. We shall cry now. Remember, this is not a season to be afraid. Put your faith all over your fear. Come on. Remember, this is not a season to be afraid. Put your faith all over your fear. Come on. I'm going to be sharing some of the qualities I possess as a police officer. First, is physical. I am Ewa Tomi of Alakalori because it's my duty to treat, but his duty to heal. Hallelujah. Thank you.